Okay.
So if the card was left in the jet ski when you collected it from Mr. Matlala's farm, then it is not possible that Mr. Matlala would have made those withdrawals. Well, let me take that back. It would only be possible for Mr. Matlala to have made those withdrawals if he found the jet ski in Hammanskraal, found the card in the glove compartment, took it out of the glove compartment, withdrew some cash, put it back in the glove compartment, and then forgot about it again. That's the only way it would be possible for Mr. Matlala to have withdrawn that cash. You accept that?
I'm not sure if I understand you clearly.
You see, if the card was in the jet ski when you collected it, and between the time that you collected the jet ski and 23 December when you say you found the card, cash was withdrawn on that card, then those cash withdrawals wouldn't have been made by Mr. Matlala, because the only way they could have been made by Mr. Matlala is if the card was in the jet ski in September. It then went back with the jet ski to Hammanskraal. Mr. Matlala then took the jet ski, found his card that he'd left behind once before, used the card to withdraw cash, put the card back in the jet ski, forgot about it again, and left the card in the jet ski while you, where you ultimately found it on the 23rd of December. That's the only way Mr. Matlala could have withdrawn that cash.
I don't recall if the witness has the bank statement of Mr. Matlala to confirm if there are withdrawals, number one. Number two, I've not heard of any evidence where it was indeed confirmed that when the jet ski was taken from the farm, there was no card inside, or there was a card inside, because he never checked it.
I understand the first part about withdrawals. I'll ask Mr. Chaskalson to respond. But the latter part, you should leave to the witness to respond to. That's factual or evidentiary matter. So the witness can give a response, whatever that response may be.
Chair, I'm happy to leave this topic for now because Mr. Nwato's right. Due to an oversight, we haven't included the Luxo African Band bank statements. We'll give them to Mr. Nwato and the witness now, and we can come back to this either tomorrow or if later if necessary.
Thank you, Mr. Chaskalson.
So if I move to a completely different topic, Sergeant, can I ask you to go to page 56 in file 104?
Which one is
Can we close?
104, 56.
Should we close the statement file, put it away?
The statement file can go away for a while.
And where do we go on this file?
To page 56.
56.
There you'll see that on the 25th of November 2024, Mr. Matlala at 13:48 sends you 3 SAPS payment screens. You see them?
That's correct, I see them.
Underneath, he sends a text saying maybe it will reflect tomorrow. And then he sends a text below that that appears to be forwarded to him and says, yes, it is paid on 24 November 2024, but deposited into account will probably be tomorrow, but I will monitor. Did you understand that second text to be Mr. Matlala speaking himself, or him forwarding a text from somebody else who said they would monitor?
It was Mr. Matlala forwarding the message.
So he's forwarding a message from someone saying they will monitor.
That's correct.
Now, who would be monitoring? Who would be able to monitor?
I wouldn't know.
Are going to be deposited the next day?
I wouldn't know.
Your response is, please, my brother. What did you mean by please, my brother?
I don't know what really I meant, because of this payment and these messages. According to me, they had nothing to do with me. So I can't remember what was this please, my brother, all about.
So these statement screens had nothing to do with you, and you don't know why you were sent them?
Yes?
Why then did you forward them all to General Shibiri? Can you go to page 384?
384, 284.
384, and that would be in file 2 of 4.
$284.
384, file 2. 384, file 2.
Okay. Yes, I see.
Well, if they had nothing to do with you, why did you forward them to General Shibiri?
I assumed it was for him. That's why I've sent it to him.
Well, why would you assume it's for him?
Okay. If I recall, Mr. Matlala had an issue with the payment from SAPS. And this was one of the reasons I sent it to General Shibiri, because I know for a fact he was talking about same with General Shibiri and General Sibiya. That is the reason when he sent to me, immediately I pushed them to General Shibiri.
So you thought they had nothing to do with you, but you thought they might have something to do with General Shibiri?
Yes.
Why? What would the payment screens, why would that be of relevance to General Shibiri?
I know that Mr. Matlala also complained to him about the payment that were late from SAPS. So when he sent me those proof of payment, I forwarded to General Shibiri.
Before you forwarded them to General Shibiri, you respond to Mr. Matlala saying, please, my brother, you're really hoping he's going to get paid tomorrow?
No.
Well, his messages to you are, maybe it will reflect tomorrow, and then a forwarded message, yes, it's paid on 24 November, but deposited into account will probably be tomorrow, but I will monitor. And you say, please, my brother. What meaning could please, my brother have other than, I hope this happens?
No. Did not mean that to me.
Well, can you give me a plausible meaning for your message, please, my brother, that you sent on 25 November at 13:49?
I don't know what I meant by that, but I believe that if maybe I wanted something from him, I was going to specify that I want this or that, please, my brother. So I don't know where did I take it from, this please, my brother, but it was from me.
So it wasn't that you wanted something from him.
No, I would
No.
have written if I wanted something.
But then if it wasn't that you wanted something from him, it was that you wanted him to be paid, as his messages said would probably happen. What's your response to that?
No.
Well, so you can't offer us any plausible meaning of what you had in mind when you said, please, my brother.
No.
What I find strange with that response, Sergeant, is that you say you do not know what you were talking about when you said, please, my brother, but you categorically deny that you may as well have been wishing for payment to take place soon. How can you not know what you meant, but at the same time be sure of what you did not mean? I find it difficult to understand that response.
I did not recall what I meant, commissioners.
But you know what you did not mean. That's my difficulty.
That's the unfortunate part.
Sorry?
I said that is an unfortunate part that I can't remember what I meant.
Is it not because you actually know what you meant, but you do not want to tell us what you meant?
No. I'm not like that. If there is something to tell, I will tell the commissioner as it transpired.
Yes, Mr. Shaskas.
Can we then go to page 167 in file 104?
Before you leave, Sgt Nkosi, you say the reason you were forwarding these screenshots to General Shibiri is because you knew that Mr. Matlala was discussing the issue of non-payment of his invoices with both General Shibiri and General Sibiya. Did I hear you correctly?
That's correct.
How do you know that he was discussing the issue of non-payment of his invoices with General Shibiri and General Sibiya?
Okay. Because of at some stage, I knew, even though I can't be exact with dates, that I've once taken him up to the office of General Sibiya to complain about his payments and non-cooperative from the SAPS procurement.
Wait a minute. I thought the only time you had taken him to General Sibiya's office was when he was going to complain about not being given access to the clinic.
Yes.
Now you are saying on another occasion you took him to General Sibiya's office to complain about non-payment of invoices.
No, it's in addition. Remember now, sorry to say, remember now, Commissioner, is when they don't give him facilities, it affects his payment. So the issue of the payment and the facilities is one thing, it's a package. And the issue of General Shibiri himself told me that Kurt complained that he's not being paid on time. That is the reason when Kurt send me such, I don't even hesitate to send it to General Shibiri. I know he's got knowledge about it.
So let's keep it short then. You are aware of a specific instance where Kat Matlala came to General Sibiya's office to complain about non-payment of his invoices. Is that what you are saying?
Yeah, but not exact data, but I know that.
No, I'm talking about the subject matter of the
Yes,
discussion.
yes.
You are aware that at some point, Matlala came to General Sibiya's office to complain about
Yes.
issue of non-payment.
That's correct.
You're just not sure when it was.
Yes.
Okay.
Sgt Nkosi, you are not involved with finance and payment of invoices. Why does Mr. Matlala share this with you?
Okay.
If you're not discussing with him about his invoices, why would he share this with you?
I think, even though I'm not involved, but when it is something to do with issues of his project there in college, he would send me those things. So I think I took it from that angle that this is one of the things that why is he sending me is because of the previous complaint. And then the person who are relevant to these things, I just send it to them.
So he sends you this so that you know he's getting paid? Because this is what these texts are about.
Yes.
He's telling you that I'm getting paid.
Yes.
Why would he tell you that I'm getting paid? Have you, before this, been discussing with him about payment of his invoices? And why would you be discussing it with him? Because you're not involved in payments.
I think, to answer that, it was the matter of giving feedback that at least after my complaint, now they have paid. I then felt to send it to relevant people that he complained to.
And if he's giving you feedback, why do you pass this on? If this is feedback to you, why is this being passed on to General Shibiri, who is not involved with payments? It's not his job. It has nothing to do with his job. In the same way that it has nothing to do with your job, why are you passing it to General Shibiri?
I think, as I've answered, is that maybe he was giving feedback that my complaint at least is attended to. So he sent to me, then I sent to General Shibiri.
You and General Shibiri had discussed this contract and the payments to Mr. Matlala.
No, I did not.
So why would you send this to him? Why did you think he has an interest in knowing that Mr. Matlala is going to be paid and the money is going to be in the account on the 24th, that kind of detail?
General Shibiri had an interest.
What was his interest in this? He's not the one that's buying the service or using the service. He's not the one that is making payments or authorizing payments. What would be his interest?
I think his interest, it was based on the complaint from Mr. Matlala, the same complaint that he informed him that Kat phoned me and told me that they are giving him problems with his payment. So that is the reason I said he had an interest, because of maybe it was because of that complaint.
Is he not sharing this with you because you have used your position internally to assist him get payment, and he's now showing you that it's bearing fruit? Is that not why? I mean, he's complained to you, obviously expects you to do something about it. And if he's complained to General Shibiri, he obviously, otherwise he's a silly man. He sends this, or he complains, as you say, because he wants you to do something about it, and he expects you to do something about it. And now he's reporting to you to show you that which I asked you to do for me, it's now delivering. That seems to be the picture here.
Can I answer that?
Yes, yes.
Commissioners, with regards to the payment, with my rank, I'm far from those things. And there was no way on earth that Mr. Matlala will personally complain to me, because I know for the fact that Mr. Matlala in finance, he had Brigadier Bukaba, he had General Fani, those were his people. So there was no way that he could complain to me. And Mr. Matlala was somebody who always wanted to flex his muscles towards the police. When he's communicating with this person, he will tell you that, no, I've got this one, he's going to do this thing for me. I've got this one, he's going to do this for me. I've complained to this one, he's going to do it for me. That is the reason I did not even wait for him to instruct me that forward this message to who and who, because for the fact, when he sent me this thing, I personally phoned him.